They'd been arguing along the road, and so when they got to Capernaum, Jesus asks them what they'd been arguing about. And they're too ashamed to admit it because they'd been arguing about who amongst them was the greatest. So Jesus takes a child in his arms as an illustration and says that those who belong to his kingdom should consider themselves as amongst the least, just like a child was considered amongst the least in that day and age. And so they, as his followers, are not only to consider themselves amongst the least, but also are to welcome those who are from amongst the least. John then asks about a man that they've seen who's not one of the 12 followers, who has been casting out demons in Jesus' name. But Jesus says, let him carry on. He is doing it in Jesus' name after all, and it's therefore by his power that the demons are cast out. Greatness is not measured by being part of some inner circle, but the work of the kingdom is about working according to Jesus' power and Jesus' name. Returning to the theme of children, Jesus warns his followers about leading other followers astray and causing them to sin. That is, other people who have become like a child and begun to follow Jesus. He warns them and says it would be better for someone who leads another Christian astray to face a horrible death. After all, it is better even to lose a limb than to face the terrible consequences of judgment for our sin. There's a real caution here for anyone who's in a role working for the kingdom that might be considered a position of influence, whether it's an elder of a local church or a worship leader, someone who runs a small group or works amongst youth or children, anyone in a position of influence over others in the work of the kingdom. It's a real caution because it is so easy to make it all about me, about my greatness, my gifts, my influence. It's also a real danger because those of us who have influence over others, it is so easy to lead other people astray. What is the antidote here? Well, it's partly thinking about self less, but it's also relying on the power of Jesus to do the work.